Revelation 2927. From the 16th of October 1943. Attacks of the adversary and weapons. You must never give yourselves over to the forces of evil, for your will determines their power over you. As soon as this will is turned towards God, you are immune to his attacks and you will not be so exposed to his temptations. But he only lurks for moments when this will is weak in order to gain influence over him. Therefore watch and pray. And never feel so strong that you don't need to fear him, but know that he constantly lies in wait for you and tries to turn you away from God. For he knows about the individual's weaknesses and uses them in such a way that the human being is in danger if he does not remain in constant contact with God through heartfelt prayer and loving activity. Where love is practiced, the enemy encounters hard resistance, for there his efforts are fruitless. Loving is the surest way to banish him from the vicinity. God's adversary leaves a loving person unchallenged because he is so intimately united with God through his activity of love that all power of the adversary breaks. For love is God and he can no longer successfully fight against God. The will to do good is likewise a strong weapon against him. Only lukewarmness and sloth are a great danger, for they signify weakness of will and are welcome opportunities for God's adversary to bring his power to bear. He is immediately ready to reinforce the weak-willed state by presenting the human being with comforts which are intended to captivate his senses and turn him away from that which alone is desirable, from union with God. He seeks to disturb the intimacy of prayer and to gain influence over people's thinking. If he succeeds, the person loses himself in superficialities, his spiritual striving weakens and his strength to resist diminishes. A person who strives towards God certainly wrestles his way through again, but it is lost time which is irreplaceable, for every ascent is arduous and therefore all the more difficult the deeper the person sinks. Therefore watch and pray, don't slacken in your striving towards God. Call upon him for his help and thus deny the adversary access to you. Remain active in love and thereby resist his efforts, then you will always have the strength to ward him off and withdraw from his influence. Amen.